Okay, we have a video of how to cut off legs to make something shorter, and we have a disclosure for last week's video, how to make custom shelves. We had them in the studs. We told you how to do everything right. And when I went to start loading the shelves, they started pulling out of the studs. I was like, it felt like I was crazy because I knew we did it right. Mm-hmm. Well, I called in the troops. I called in my husband and I said, please help me because he's faster. And I just was mentally like done with that project. Okay. And so he came in and he said, honey, your screws were too short. They weren't long enough to go through the middle of the bracket, the sheetrock, and then deep into the stud. I had just the touch of the stud is why we felt like we're getting it. So make sure you have the right studs. And I will tell you, he told us, you got to take that video down. You could get sued. And we looked at each other like this. We weren't going to do it. But anyways, we're telling you now. Mm-hmm. So watch that video. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Out so good, but it took a little bit. I had this from a thrift store, and then I also had the base of this was in my studio now. It used to be a plumbing and electrician building, and so I just had to cut the legs off because it was too tall to put this on top of there. And I did all this work, and it was work because I'm in a scary position. I would not suggest using these tools like this, but that's how it ended up. And I had to do it all again because I couldn't get it on top of there. I did not do good math. That thing hit me on the bone of my foot. Make sure you have your jewelry pulled back. I wear long necklaces sometimes, and that has been scary with working with this kind of things. Your hair pulled back, don't have any scarves on, don't have any loose garments or strings off of your hoodies. This is an important tip. It could get caught in it, roll up, and make you hurt yourself. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little scary because I should not be cutting at this angle. This is not the safest way to do it. Instead of this, it's gonna be a little bit like this. My husband would just cringe. And but if it's not quite level, I'm gonna just pump it up with a little wedge or something. It's gonna be okay. I just wanted to keep all my phalanges on me, and you need these because if you were cutting through this thinking, no big deal, sometimes there's nails in there, and then your non-metal blade does some funky stuff through the wood and janky and pulls, and this can be dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. This is not the safest position to do this in. I would like to say that I'm highly skilled and can handle it, but I was trembling, okay? Don't try this at home, maybe. Okay, goodbye. I do not know how he is still alive in the Oklahoma elements. He was praying for me to not hurt myself. Thank you. I guess I'll let him live. Did you know those suckers can kill hummingbirds? I didn't believe it until I seen it. It's sad. I should probably wait till Caitlin gets here. Not exactly what I had planned. No! I didn't really want it all the way up to the ceiling, but I want to cut those legs off again. Girl math did not work for me on this one. This is not permanent. I'm just gonna go for it. If I can get it up there without hurting myself. I have some gimpy arms. Okay, let's think about this. Okay. I'm gonna go ask my neighbor to help. I just got my neighbor to come over here. He closed his store and everything. And so I gotta cut some more crap and legs off. Stay tuned. Measure twice, cut once. It's a real thing. But I think I need to measure 4 times and cut 1.5. I don't know. I was just going to lay some boards over the hollow part of that base, and then my boards didn't fit, and realized the door that I had used before for a topper was absolutely perfect for the space. So I go to my other location, get it, lift that bookshelf top up and put it under there. The second shelf is no purpose since it's so much to the ground, but I used what I had, and I think it's going to be okay. I'm so happy. Okay, so we took a vote on Facebook, but we did it too late, and I only had 2 votes. Sage green and natural wood. And somebody said they're a white girl. Well, the whole place is white in here.
So we need some color.
So I think we're gonna do, is this it?
Yeah.
Walking on Water. It's one of our new release colors from the DIY. Because I'm trying to do Luxe, boho Luxe, and so I'm taking the yellow away out in the big part, so we're gonna incorporate some of this. Oh, I forgot we could add the green with this too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and do like just the outside. I am leaving the inside wood because I do like that look, but it'll save time too. Because it's a hard to paint inside. So you think we're doing a good decision?
Yeah. It'll be like a frame around it.
Okay, we're doing it. This thing isn't rolling. Roll. Oh, you can get all this. Wow, he's tired. All right, this other display right here, there is plumbing underneath the hollow part of it, and we had to lift it up to not mess up the plumbing. This was a cafe shop, and I didn't want to take that out because it might be a cafe shop again. You never know. So Caitlin was like, hey, let's just get some 2x4s and pump this up high enough that we don't have to do anything. It was super simple, easy cut. I love this little chop saw. Ryobi, call me. I love your tools. Sponsor me, please. We will just put some yellow paint on those 2x4s and it will look like legs and it'll be good. And this is the fun part. We're loading it up. We never put the second coat on and we never sealed it. We're just going for it. We'll do that later. And it did have bleed through because we did not seal it with Salvation Solution DIY paint first. We didn't care. We like the distressed. We like it looking funky. So here we go. We will see you in next week's video. Who knows what it will be? Just stay tuned. It's supposed to be released every Friday if I'm on time. We're going to do something with the love theme like this for our next video and our BFF night at our shop.